I was just letting them talk there for a little bit. Anyway, you get to be disguised as a robot, and for the longest time they actually believe that you are robots. So the robots are obviously not very smart, that they can't determine biological beings from fully mechanical ones. Well, there's a couple of things you'll need to do here first. Just first thing that you should always do, just destroy every LEGO object that you run into. I just downed a big thing of root beer, so I'm kinda... maybe I shouldn't be narrating right now. Anyway, you're going to need to come over here to the left, and you'll see that there's the Master Builder section that you'll need to use Wild Style for, but you can't build anything yet because there's only one object. So first you're going to actually have to get... I keep saying first a lot, so I should just say the first thing you'll actually need to do to continue in this level is to move all of these robots out of the path that they're standing in, because for whatever reason you can't walk between them. To do that, you'll need to come into this section and blow up this part, and then you can build this photo booth, and the photo booth will give you an ID that you can use on the other side of that middle platform there. So just destroy everything. I almost got stuck there. I don't know if you could notice that, but I almost got stuck. And I was like, really? Am I going to get stuck between all these stupid Legos? But I did escape. And you just have to jump in, take some pretty funny photos, and then you do get an ID card that comes out of the slot there. And you'll need to insert it into that computer. Or I guess it's the control panel. And you'll also want to remember to actually pick up the ID card before you go over there. So once you do that, the conveyor belt will activate and a couple of objects will roll out on it, so a car and a box, and now you have all the items you need to build the master object. Get on top of this elevator. Now once you get up here, and once you destroy part of the facility, some of the robots will take notice that you aren't actually robots. So that's kind of funny that some of the workers noticed, but no one else does. Now you'll notice that is 1 out of 3 instruction books, so there's going to be 2 more that you're going to need. And just build the Legos that show up after you destroy that pillar, and then this takes forever to build. I was a little bit surprised how slow some of the building was in this game. I don't know if, like on the Wii U, I don't know if there's something you can do to make it faster, because I know on the Wii for LEGO Batman you could rotate, or you could like move the controllers back and forth and you would build a lot quicker, and you didn't really even need fast building, the red brick fast build to do that, but you need it on everything else, so I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. It just takes a couple of seconds and then you'll be able to move that pole over to the left so you can swing on over with Wild Style and open up this door there so Emmett can get through, and then you'll need to drill this other pipe with him and get the second instruction book. Then build this ramp. It's not really a ramp. I don't really know what to call it, but whatever it is, build the wall jumping or the wall running object, and then you can get over here with Wild Style and build yet another LEGO object, and I think this is actually a bridge, so Emmett can get up here, and then he can drill that second pipe, or that third pipe, and get the third instruction page.
You seem very annoyed for a robot.
then the building spot down on the bottom will open up for you, and all you have to do is take out some of the robots, jump on down there, and go build the item with Emmett. So you follow this like you do any other instructions. Just look for the piece, select the piece from the wheel, and if you do it quickly you get more studs. If you do it slowly you get less studs, but you aren't actually timed, so if you're just a slow person, then it won't really affect it that much. You just end up getting 0 studs, so you get no reward for your work. There you go. But you will get all the pieces. It'll be a giant subwoofer, which is what's needed to get all these robots working, because they're apparently as lazy as communists. And then it'll be another rock band type of deal here, which also gets you a pair of pants. And this is the second time that you do this in the story, and I think also the only time. Well, not the second, I mean the only time for the rest of the game. It's not the only time because you did it in the first level, but you don't do it again in the rest of the game in the story mode, but I'm sure you can do it again in the free play modes.
What do you mean you have always been
At least I thought it was, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So anyway, switch to Wild Style and then build this final object that you're going to need for this section of the level. Tear apart that jukebox, that's kind of depressing. And then make an even more magnificent jukebox, which isn't depressing. And now you can do the Rock Band Guitar Hero type of thing where you just push the buttons as they reach the circle. You'll see that in a second. And there's going to be 3 different things you can get, so 3 different ratings: good, cool, and awesome. Awesome is if you get it perfect, or at least near perfect. And to get awesome, just wait like a split second longer than you would think that you need to hit it, and then you'll usually get awesome. So I get cool a couple of times because I'm hitting it too early. If you're getting cool, wait a split second longer, and then you will get awesome. And basically just wait for the whole button to be inside the circle. Like the whole entire button needs to be inside the circle, and you can get awesome pretty easily. Now I'm pretty sure there's an achievement to get awesome on every single button press here, but it really doesn't matter if you don't get achievements. But once you get enough, then it'll say well done, and it'll give you your report. And this time I actually got more awesomes than I did cools, which is not what happened the first time that I did this in the first level. So 15 awesome, 6 cool, and 0 good, so that's pretty good.
Come on, let's get out of here.
And then there's the pair of pants you can take. And then you can just walk around the rest of the level if you want to do a little bit more exploring. I decided just to show all the fire and the other people dancing there. I thought that was kind of cool. But eventually you will need to head on back and go to the right direction so you can actually finish the level, because that would be kind of unfortunate if you just ended up not finishing it. And I thought I was gonna die if I stepped in there, but for some reason you can actually walk into that. So anyway, once you are ready to go, grab your drill through this wall with Emmett, and then go up the ladder plugs, or 4 of the plugs, and the platform to the right there will shock you and send you down to the lower platform in the foreground there if you don't do it correctly, and that can be kind of annoying because it's a little bit like it doesn't really explain what you're supposed to do to get past it. First though, just get rid of this Micromanager because he is kind of in the way, and it's always best to get rid of them if you can. And you'll want to take out this first plug with Emmett after grappling off the part of the wall with Batman. And when you're on here, you can walk to about this point, and once you get there, you're going to start tiptoeing. So this is where timing is all important, and if that red thing, if that kills you, then you'll spawn right in the same place and you can just keep going. But if you have more than 1 heart, then it'll send you down here, and you have to start over. You have to start all over. Excuse me there. I don't know what is going on. I think I need to drink water or something. So the way you're supposed to do this is wait for that red bar to make it to the left, and then you jump over it and try to jump as far into the middle here as you can, and then you should be able to make it across no problem. And now you're just going to want to push down this box so Emmett can get over here, then pull off the face of this plug with Batman's grapple, and then switch on over to Emmett so you can actually drill it down. And for some reason he was trying to walk across that electrified ground there. I don't know what was going on with him. But anyway, just drill that down and then the platform will move in a different direction, and a lot of the electrified grounds will now be non-electrified, so you can actually walk across them. And just pull off this face with Batman's grapple once again, switch to Emmett, and then you need to cross yet another sound type of barrier platform with Batman again. Or I guess you could even pass it with Emmett, but either way, just one of them, pass it so you can get to the other side. And for this one, you actually get an open space in the middle, and on the far left side you're going to want to do your best to jump over this red bar here, and once again try and jump as far into the tiptoeing area as you can, just so you can get over here, which will then get rid of that plug, move the platform again, and then you can get rid of the final plug. So just switch to Emmett once you pull the face off with Batman, drill through it, and that'll be it for this part of the level. And I think the end of the level is actually nearing here, or it's nearing the end. Yes, so once you start running into that direction, that will pretty much be the end. I see no need to narrate for the rest of it, and that'll be it for this video.
Oh, come on, you are undermining me. Let me try. Be ye disabling of yon shield.
Disabling shield.
What?
So there was actually a part that I forgot about, and that would be this part, so it is not quite the end. I thought there was just a lot of cutscene. Anyway, this is going to actually be the final part of the level, and the first thing you'll want to do is just throw your boomerang at all of the characters that are tied up with handcuffs, and your boomerang or your batarang will get rid of the handcuffs and free them, so then you can play as anybody that you want to. And once again, be Angry Kitty so you can just kill everybody in one hit if they're causing problems to you, but eventually once you do free them, the businessman will send his army of Terminator Legos after you. And something interesting about these guys is that they're made of silver, so you're going to need explosives to destroy them. And you will end up using Metalbeard for quite a lot of that, but that won't be for a little bit.
They're made of silver Lego.
So the first goal is to actually free Metalbeard, and to do that you want to climb up here with Wild Style and then climb over to the right. And then jump onto this pole, and you will apparently Wild Style weighs enough to take down that entire platform. And once the platform comes down, this broken part will open, and you just need to use Emmett's wrench, which hasn't seen any action for a while here, to repair these gears so you can actually get on top of that platform and then free Metalbeard. So you'll want to switch to Benny so you can activate so you can hack the computer, and just follow the hacking sequence like you would with any other. I think in this one, I think you get 2 megabytes to follow you. Yes, so wait, yes, okay, you have to watch out for 2 of those megabytes now, but they're not really that big of a deal. Just head on over to that virus and upload your own virus so you can free Metalbeard. I was really expecting these to get a lot more annoying as the game went on, but they didn't really seem to get any more difficult. So now you will get control of one of the Silver Terminator Lego skeletons, and they're actually pretty fun because they have a laser and they're hard as heck to kill. So just use your laser to destroy the golden objects. There's one over here to the left. I thought that maybe I could take that one out, but just destroy the golden support right there, and then Metalbeard will be freed.
Thank
So now you just have to blow up 10 of the Terminators with Metalbeard, because he's the only guy who can destroy silver objects right now. And the best way to do this is just to aim and shoot, and these Terminator Legos are kind of annoying because they like to walk up right next to you, and they also sometimes don't like actually being aimed at. So you can see me hovering over a few of them, and yet my cursor isn't actually selecting them. I have no idea why that happens. I have no idea what just happened with me there. Anyway, I have no idea why that happens, but it's kind of annoying. Just try to select them as much as you can until it finally does choose them. Also, be careful you're not accidentally selecting the one that Benny is in control of, because you can't actually shoot that one. Although I kind of wish shooting that one counted as taking out one of these Terminator guys anyway. But you just have to do that 10 times. I am down to 3 right now, and I guess they can't be stunned or they can't be attacked while they're stunned. So that's a little bit annoying. And you can try to aim at the place that they come out of if you want to, but sometimes they walk up to you way too quickly for you to actually be able to hit them. And then it's going to be a Micromanager, and this one is kind of similar to the Walker one that you fought earlier, but he's a little bit tougher. So he makes Metalbeard useless, which it's like, well, that's convenient, right? Now I don't have anybody to blow him up with. But what you need to do is switch to Vitruvius and throw his staff into the arm of this Micromanager. And this part is actually way more annoying than you might think. So the first arm is pretty easy to unscrew, and getting the second arm, it was a lot more difficult for me because he just kept turning just barely out of reach of Wildstyle's jump, or I guess she's Lucy now. And it was just so annoying. You can see me just trying to jump onto it, but it just won't let me, and sometimes I swear, like right there, I swear I went through the stupid staff, but keep trying, eventually you will get it, and then he will get angry, jump over here, and now he has a golden claw, so you'll want to switch to the Terminator, and then you can blow up his golden claw with your laser. And now if you can't figure it out for yourself, you'll need to become Batman, so you can grapple down his head here. And all you need to do is wait for him to stop stomping, and then wait for his laser spinning attack of death to stop. And then his brain will open up, which lets Emmett drill away at it. I have no idea why Emmett was waiting all the way over there. I guess he just doesn't like the action. But anyway, just grab the drill, start drilling into his brains. Don't let go of the X button, and eventually you will take him out.